Bonjour, mon ami. C'est une belle journée, n'est-ce pas?
Hello? I'm trying to reach the cat in English.
Oh, Goldie, how good to hear from you. How is life in our little pomegranate terrace?
Oh, they caught all the rats.
Well, that's good.
Now there's nothing to do.
My sympathies, dear. Well, I know you're wanting to talk to Onree, but he's presently in rehearsal with the rhythm section under Serinda's unrelenting cloven grip. Might I deliver unto him an epistle?
Tell him his mommy loves him.
May we?
And the county is having an art show, and they need for him to make some paintings to celebrate dog painters in the area.
Oh, quel honneur. But are there not still paintings of his in the gallery at the Civil Disobedience School?
Well, they need new paintings. All I have here is a Xerox copy of that lady with the flea on her big boobs.
Oh, the tribute to Crespi, yes. Well, dear, when is the show?
In 2 weeks.
Oh, monsieur. It will take nearly that long to have them shipped to you from the nearest port. Well, how many paintings do they require?
Oh, just whatever he can do. 32 is fine.
Oh, well, mon chéri, it's so good to hear from you again. I must make haste to deliver this news to Onree. Bonsoir.
Bone sour.
Now listen up. Here's the scenario, fellas. And by God, I will not be denied when I say my in your feet.
Oh, dear.
Oh, ne pas en quitter, my dear. We will meet this challenge spear point to iron shield. We'll do it Chihuly. All great artists who reach a certain level of cultural relevancy require assistance in the creation of their works. Anson Kiefer's Breaking of the Vessels consisted of a 17-foot-tall bookshelf with 41 gargantuan books made of lead. Oh, Onree, the things we could do!
Can I just draw some chocolate bunny ears?
Oh, we mustn't let this abbreviated window trim our ambitions, mon acolyte. We will enlist Bobby, Billy, and Stormcloud in this endeavor, and Chi-Chi, I'm sure, will be enthused to oblige.
What about Bruce?
Yeah, what about me?
Bruce, if you wish to contribute, you must stay away from fire and electrical outlets.
No!
Now you must direct us, Onree. What are your current themes?
Cows.
Nothing at all inspired by your experiences on the sea.
Cows on the sea.
Don't start with me, honey. I hear it all the time. Serinda, with your inconceivable beauty and charm and talents, how come nobody's ever snagged you? Because, child, Serinda's so fast she snaps the traps. but what about love, Serinda? Companionship, a witness to your joys and struggles. Serinda, don't you want an inner life? No. You mean to tell me I ought to let some fool clip these golden, sparkly, lustrous wings? No, baby. Stand back, because you're about to see the reach of my span. Can I get an owl push? Owl push. Oh, oh, you sad, love-hungry heifers, aching to have your time filled up with some belly-aching blob of depression with B.O. and pickled herring breath. Putting your bottomless pit of neediness out into the world so you can get stalked by some freak with bad hair who steals all your money and murders your silly ass, and then you know what the online dating service will say in response? Sorry, Huffsy, no refunds. Oh, but I see all you disappointed suitors fiddling in your pockets with those engagement rings for surrender. But here's a better way to express your adulation. Pawn those rings, hussies, and put the proceeds into Surrender's crowdfunding campaign. Chicha, you got that set up? Yeah, y'all see my Guatemalan drag queen after the show. Okay, my luscious biscuit babies. Surrender's gotta change her tights again, those damn slimming shakes. So y'all grab another cocktail and dream of the musical number Surrender's gonna grace you with after she gilds her lily. But I like to make those swirly paint dealies.
No, you want to use oil paint because you like mineral spirit.
It makes me see visions of another world.
You just make a big mess.
Well, let me use the heat gun.
Catatonia says no.
Why?
Because it plugs into a socket.
I shan't be restrained so thusly. Nay, hussies, I shan't be shuttled barnacle to bay, unable to spray my maledictions.
You have to use acrylic.
Oh, that's for babies. That stuff you get at the store where they have the baby diapers and the mushy food.
Well, you can use chalk, but only the gray chalk.
And why is that?
Because you break the chalk into little pieces, and I don't like the gray anyway.
Well, I'm gonna get Bobby to let me paint with turpentine and with hot wax, and I'm gonna make pretty things.
Oh, dear.
Bobby, pretty.
What? Oh, Surrender. Where the hell is the band, Catwoman? We are in a state of emergency. Oh, Lord! The tugboat's on fire, sinking into the depths of the sea in a choking, sputtering, smoky blaze. Our deaths are on your head, hussy. Au contraire. I'm simply petitioning thee to allow me to abscond away with the band for the evening so that we may produce the stated desired quota of visual works for Onree's upcoming exhibition back home. Can I get the Cliff Notes version of all that? You saying you need my band for the night, right? And only for this one night. Oh, well, no. I assure thee I would not make such a dramatic and sudden request if timing were not of the essence. Catwoman, I'm still in the middle of the show. If I don't have the band, we don't have live music. You see how that works? I'd have to pipe in something pre-recorded, and I'd have to carry the weight of the whole damn thing myself. All the eyes will be upon me all night, and I will be the sole focus of everyone's attention. Ooh. Well, babies, Surrender done drove the money changers out of her temple. Whack, whack, whack. It's just me now with my tape deck, doing it old school like in the Hobnail Lounge days. Enjoy dipping your toes with me into the algae-caked pool of yesteryear, won't you? Oh, it's good to see so many of you survived Catatonia's birthday party last night. Lord. Now, don't be offended that she slept through most of it. The hussy does that with everything, especially her keyboard solos. You're lucky, because I stopped Bruce from displaying her age with birthday candles on a cake. I told him we weren't having any open flames on this banana boat, especially that many damn open flames. Have mercy, Lord. Oh, you should see that hussy's condo back home. She got big white columns in front of it. Yes, columns. columns. All because she was a tenured professor or a ward of the state. I didn't get all the details. Maybe Surrender will one day be able to afford columns. I've got my eyes set on one of those Green Meadows townhouses in my neighborhood. Lord, whitewashed columns. But Surrender's not in a big hurry, honey, because she's never home anyway these days. Y'all know I had to move to another apartment, don't you? Yeah. My downstairs neighbors burnt the place out making flaming fajitas. And of course, Chi-Chi was with me at the time. You know what she said, don't you? That's not how you make fajitas. Always criticizing other people's cooking. I can't go out to dinner with her because of it. But this time she might have had a point. And it's a good thing she's a hefty girl, because we had to nestle Serena's antique glassware in her rack and run for our lives. Okay, one story. One story from Serena's glorious past. Did I tell y'all about my first trip to the gynecologist when I was a fresh blossom? Well, I almost popped a plug when I saw those stirrups. Lord. Now, of course, I would never get in one of those without establishing a safe word. But I just hauled my ass all up in there. And as soon as I got myself situated, the whole group erupted in laughter. Now, what's that got to do with building up a young hussy's self-esteem? Then one of the nurses looked at me and said, "Honey, it looks like you sat on a top value trading stand." Any collectors out there? And speaking of bargains, there's little Miss Petri Dish. Oh, honey, glad you could make the show. Well, where's that Velveeta Flames? I haven't seen her in a long while. She better not be releasing me. I've still got plans for her. Well, hon, I see you've got on just enough fabric to clear the wall. And hair so high it could tickle the angels. And enough concealer to wipe out any trace of a conscious creature underneath. Well, you do you, honey. Climb for that dream, star by star. Oh, no. Now, Serena's got to call all the cows back into the shed. So y'all stagger back to your staterooms and live in life. I'll see you the next time they pump enough gas to light the dance hall.
Mercy, Buttercup.
Oh, je suis zero Didi. We pulled quite the all-nighter. And now golden dawn spreads her painted fingertips across the heavens.
How are we gonna get him to my mama?
Well, fortunately, in a few hours, we are scheduled to dock at a port at Ocean City, and with everyone's help, we can have all the pieces boxed and shipped by the time we embark again.
Yay!
Now let us try to get some sleep, dear.
Okay.
Oh. Bonjour, mon ami. C'est une belle journée, n'est-ce pas?
Hello? I'm trying to reach my little Brucey.